and welcome to a Glamper update. Not an express, this is the real deal. We're coming to you from Bruny Island after having drove on board the barge yesterday afternoon and setting up camp in one of the camping grounds around the island, the Neck. It was a terrific afternoon filled with cheese, ale and a good walk, although the latter did come first, which in hindsight should have been after the ale and the cheese. Now, as the reception is pretty poor here on the island, we recorded a Glamper Update Express earlier. Our first was the walk to the penguin lookout, and although we didn't see any penguins, we were rewarded with a breathtaking view and also a very sad story from one of the original inhabitants of the island. Bill has more on this for us. Welcome to another Glamper Update Express. We are on Bruny Island and it's day 6 of our adventure. And what white hamburger map of Tassie Downunder adventure will be complete without a big long walk?
Well, one must get a little bit of exercise in when eating lots and lots of beautiful gourmet meals.
Especially those bacon and egg pies.
Yeah, they were pretty good. I actually had a scallop pie today and I've got to say it was divine.
So now we're going to walk it off?
Yep. Do the climb. Let's see the beautiful view at the top.
Well, we made it to the top here on Bruny Island. And what did you think of the walk, Bill?
It wasn't a bad climb, actually. The knees actually held in, which I'm quite happy with. I know this is a special spot for many because this is dedicated to Truganini, which is one of the last Aboriginal women that died. She was from Bruny Island, and her tale is actually quite tragic. She originally witnessed her mother being murdered by a group of white whalers that came through, white folk, and then she also witnessed her husband being killed. Apparently he was pushed overboard by some white folk in the bay crossing over from the mainland to Bruny Island. She was terrified that when she did die that they were going to take her body and use it for scientific research, and they actually did dig her up after she was buried, and they had her skeletal remains by the Tasmanian Society, Historical Society, and then I think it was 100 years later they actually got them back, the Aboriginal elders, and laid her to rest. They sprinkled her ashes over here, so it's a pretty special spot.
No, it's a horrific tale, that's for sure. So just recapping, we are at the top of Penguin Lookout, and as you can see, we're about to be inundated by other curious people. You've been watching a Glamper Travel Update Express. Now, I'm not sure what the tourists were thinking with two glampers perched high on the hill. Mind you, we weren't finished, and up next was another little trip, and that was to the Bruny Island cheese shop, where we were able to sample some wonderful selections, and Bill even had me sampling some of the ales, which is something that I don't generally do. This is the Glamper update that we compiled earlier.
So after the climb we decided to go for a bit of a drive, and we ended up here, which is the Bruny Cheese House. So after a sample we have just got some fantastic Bruny cheese to die for, and we found some local moo brew, homemade brew. Absolutely fantastic. What a perfect way to end a day.
Oh, it's absolutely marvellous. Cheese and ale. And I don't generally drink ale, but
I actually particularly enjoyed that.
It is very nice. So I guess all we've got to do now is go for a drive back, sit on the beach, enjoy our cheese, our beer, and have a fish.
Well, some of us will go fishing.
Mm.
I wonder who that will be. Bye-bye.
As you can imagine, some cheese and ale are on the menu tonight, along with some Bruny Island pink potatoes, which we picked up in Adventure Bay. Miraculously, we're turning these into wedges tonight with our Tasmanian barbecue. Now, Hamish and Kathy also went for a little walk around today, making their way to the Oyster Shuck shop, and we're very impressed with their samplings, although don't take my word for it.
Oh, they were great. I went to a little place called Get Shucked, and they were fabulous at Little Oyster Farm here. I recommend anyone go there.
Can you just repeat the name of that business for us?
Get Shucked.
Just confirming. And tell us, what type of oysters did you have today?
We had some breadcrumbed oysters, some Kilpatrick, we had some in little wonton wrappers, and natural with some lovely dipping sauces, and a Bloody Mary shot, which Hamish enjoyed.
And what was your pick of the crop?
I toss up between the breadcrumbed ones and the wonton wrappers. Really good.
Why were they so good?
Oh, just really tasty and really wonderful oysters.
And did you buy any afterwards?
We certainly did. We bought 1.5 dozen tonight to have for an entree.
Well, as you can see, the boys are doing what they do best, fishing, and hoping to pull in a salmon or two and experience some more of that wonderful Bruny Fresh Island produce. Now, remember that old saying, slip, slop, slap and wrap? Well, they weren't wrong. Apparently, my nose is as red as a Bruny Island pink eye, so I'll be lashing on the aloe vera cream tonight. Great news, though, is we've had some wonderful weather, and it's going to continue right through to the evening and into tomorrow, where we're looking at doing some sightseeing and possibly another walk. Now, I was hoping that we'd have a live action replay of last year when we were at Bruny Island, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. Never mind, though, as soon as it happens, though, we will bring it to you, and we will put it right up there on the Instagram account. And look, I think Hamish and Bill are doing a wonderful job out there, and I am feeling good. Mind you, it is going to be rather dependent on the reception here in Bruny Island, which reminds me, I must pen a letter. Dear Telstra, did you forget Tasmania? Kind regards. I best get back to that one. I'm Stephen, reporting from Bruny Island for another Glamper update. And don't forget that you can follow us online, www.whitehamburgersmapoftassie.com. Our Instagram account, of course, at WHMOT. Our YouTube channel, /WHMOT. And, of course, you're probably looking at this on Facebook already, another / and a WHMOT. Come on, boys. Kathy's getting rather hungry. She wants that salmon. I'm so going to get in trouble for that. See you later. Glamper exclusive update. Bill, what have you caught here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is rather frightening. That looks like a crab to me, and it's alive. Well, obviously... Whoa, jeez. Oh! Wow. Wow. That's your salmon. That's your salmon that you were trying to catch there, wasn't it?
Very small little crab.
My goodness. I think, yes, catch and release is always a good idea. So, tell me, what type of salmon are you after today?
A bloody big one.